Hi, and welcome to Moral Authority. It became obvious to me this year that an easy solution for finding products based not only on our budget but also on our values is missing from the e-commerce industry, and has been my inspiration for learning to program. I built Moral Authority using Python, Flask, Postgres, sqlAlchemy on the backend, and I chose React Bootstrap, CSS, HTML, React hooks, and React Router on the front end. I was drawn to React's powerful and versatile solutions for producing a fast and responsive UI with no reloading. And while learning a new framework during project season was my biggest challenge, it is also what I enjoyed the most. Users can view recently added products which are rendered using a React useEffect hook, fetch request, and a single query filtering products by date added. A user can visit their profile to see products they've submitted, favorited, or to edit profile information. Rather than fill my database with fake data, I chose instead to allow users to contribute to the website while waiting on some companies for their data. I use Cloudinary API to produce an image upload widget, allowing users to upload images in multiple formats, as well as B Corp's API to produce a list of benefit corporations when a user chooses to upload a product made by a B Corp. I have fully controlled forms on my site, keeping all the inputs and user ID and state and JSON for all requests to my backend. When a user presses submit, I make an HTTP request to send the inputs and current user ID to my backend API using fetch. The Cloudinary widget uploads my image, formats it, and returns a URL which I pass to the backend to store in my database. If a user does not submit an image, a blank placeholder is assigned. All certifications in my product filter and product ad are generated directly from the information stored in my database. Whenever a certification is added to the database, it is added to each of these forms. One of my favorite features was the ability for a user to save favorites. I did this by storing the user in state at root level and passing it through my components via props. When a user clicks on a heart, it sends a fetch request to my server, checks the status of that product and user, and returns that status back to my front end to set the color of the heart. If a user is not logged in and attempts to favorite a product, they will receive a create account or login alert. After Hackbright, I plan to continue learning through this project build and will implement a secure login using OAuth, password recovering using Twilio's API, as well as pagination to go with more specific querying to scale my database for more products. Thank you for watching, and please feel free to visit my project in the future.